Well, if you go back to Satanism, they kill children and they rape women and they do all these bad things, believing in all the main literature, main history, give not your children to the fires of Moloch, whether it was ancient Asia or ancient Middle East or ancient Africa or ancient America, ancient Europe, every culture went into a decline and started sacrificing children, normally on a pyramid, to an entity. And so I liken it to these videos I've seen on YouTube that have hundreds of millions of views of people in the Caribbean, very close here in Florida, who go every day and feed tiger sharks, some rotten fish. And so they show up all the time. And so I liken that to this, that they sacrifice children like every day on an altar. Interdimensionally, these priests take DMT and other ayahuasca hallucinogens to get rid of the veil where the brain blocks all this, because you're not supposed to see all this. You go crazy. And these things only swim up like you're feeding fish in a pond when you kill a kid or you torture somebody. So that's why Satanists take drugs to end the veil, and then they torture a child on top of a pyramid at certain sites. And the more you kill children at certain sites, you're not going to wait and kill 5 kids for one to show up. The minute you pull that knife out, the demons show up. And so for the average human, they are projecting another dimension. They think this must be a god. Higher dimensional creatures would not do something like this. But if you're there slitting children's throats, cutting their hearts out, Germans did it, the Babylonians did it, Mesoamerica did it, every culture did it. You're doing this because you know these things show up, and then you're on hallucinogens, so they're able to mind meld with you, and they give you ideas like a wheel might be good, fire might be good. And so these things want coin that is children being murdered. So they want the interdimensional pain of the children.
Interdimensional pain of the children brings them to you. You are on these drugs. It allows you to communicate with them. And through that communication, they give you these, what often happen to be creative ideas.
Inspirations.
So the iPhone has to be made in a sweatshop.
No, I mean,
that's why we have child labor.
That's why the people that run this are evil, because here's the deal. You're not just getting ideas from these aliens. These are bad aliens. You are interfacing with them, so it's their template. You're not just taking their technology. When you, like a Grand Grimoire and Black Magic books for the Middle Ages, you pay a demon gold, or it pays you to kill a kid. You then interface with that demon. So you think this whole satanic ritual is what happened. No, the truth was there's something more complex interdimensionally. You become a slave. So whatever they're doing is not even the picture. Like you think, oh, I killed a kid, I got power. That was a fake transaction. You killed a kid, you release God's protection of you. Now you're under its control.
Like, why is that the trade? Why can't it be some other type of trade?
Because the most valuable thing on this planet is our children. And if you will piss on your children, if you'll cut them up for some other entity to get power, you'll do anything.
Wait, can I just get a little biblical on our ass right now? Who was it? Who was it that was about to kill his kid?
Please.
Who was about to
Abraham.
Abraham was about to kill. Yeah.
Sacrifice Isaac.
No, and God got that. God said, he said, kill it. And then God said, don't do it. The angel held his hand and said, there's a ram, kill that. Which that'd be like a week full of meat. So it's, again, exactly, it's the same deal. Before every culture, African, Latin American, German, every culture, white, black, old, young, you killed kids to the deity. And God said, in the Abrahamic religion, it stops now. You stop killing your kids.
You know, I was in
That's heavy stuff. You're a smart guy.
No, I was in Mexico.
That's true.
What is it called?
Fake whiskey.
You're welcome. What is the name of that?
take it from
Texlon or something like that?
No,
I'm good.
I'm good.
Green eyes, you do it right now. I'm mad at you.
He doesn't drink or eat cow. So I went to the pyramids in Mexico, right? And they were telling me about this game that they would play, right? And at the end of the game, there's child sacrifice, right?
Yeah, that was the ball playing court.
Yeah, exactly. It was almost like basketball. There was a hole, you had to get the ball in.
Well, it's what they copied in North America, not sophisticated. It's what's the game where the kids play with the bat? They chase the ball. Oh, fuck.
Baseball?
No, it's not baseball. It's
Polo?
It's not polo. What's the game? Everybody
Lacrosse.
Lacrosse.
Yeah.
So lacrosse comes from Mexico.
Interesting.
And the Aztecs, but in the North, they didn't kill you when you lost. When you lost, they killed you. Sorry.
No. In Mexico, the winner got to sacrifice. It was an honor to sacrifice
both
the
ways.
kid. Right. So you won the game and then you got to sacrifice something. And then that brought, great food and great weather and whatever it is for your entire community. Right. But it was an honor to sacrifice the kids. So like you were saying, these past cultures have always sacrificed human life in order to have some sort of success, in order to flourish.
Is that